Hi, good day everyone. My name is AC Alger Punilas of BSID ICT3A, welcoming you to our video for today, and I am here to help you understand what is Relational Database Management System, also known as RDBMS. Before anything else, I would like to give you a peek to the highlights of the topic for today. So, first one is defining what is the Relational Database Management System. Number 2 is the main objectives of RDBMS. Number 3 is the popular Relational Database Management System. Number 4 is the advantages of RDBMS, and lastly is the components of RDBMS. Now that you have an idea of what are we going to talk about, let us proceed to the definition of RDBMS. So, a relational database stores and organizes data points that are related to one another. It also presents datasets as a collection of tables and provides relational operators to manipulate data in tabular form. RDBMS also allows us to create, update, and administer a relational database, and most of RDBMS use the SQL language to access databases. Before we go any further, let us also define what is database. So, database is simply an allocation where we can store, retrieve data, and it is composed of a table like a spreadsheet that have the rows and columns. Now that we already defined what is RDBMS and what is database, let us now continue to the main objectives of RDBMS. So, Relational Database Management System has 4 main objectives, and these are the data availability, data integrity, data security, and data independence. Data availability defines the degree or extent to which data is readily usable along with the necessary IP and management procedures, tools, and technologies required to enable, manage, and continue to make data available. Data integrity is a critical aspect to the design, implementation, and usage of any system which stores, processes, or retrieves data. Also, data integrity means your data is authentic, accurate, and consistent. Next one is the data security. It refers to the protective digital privacy measures that are applied to prevent unauthorized access to computers, websites, databases, or the other parts. It is also refers to the fact that only authorized user can access the data because it is enforced by passwords. It also protects data from corruption and to secure a database and its management software from illegitimate use and malicious threats and attacks. And lastly, for the main objectives of RDBMS is the data independence. It refers to the ease with which we can change the physical data without impacting the metadata. For example, if we want to change our storage system itself, like replacing hard drive with an SSD, it should not have any effect on the logical data or schemas. There are 4 things that data independence allows us to do. Number 1 is change of database without affecting application programs. Number 2, change of hardware or system software without affecting application programs. Number 3, sharing of data by different applications by providing views appropriate for the application. And last one, number 4, control of redundancy or avoid duplication. Now that we are knowledgeable enough about RDBMS, here is now the sample of the popular relational database management systems that we can use. Number 1 is MySQL, number 2 is the PostgreSQL, number 3 is the Oracle database, and number 4 is the SQL Server, and lastly is the SQLite. So those are the relational database management systems that we can use to communicate with our databases. Now, let's proceed to the advantages of RDBMS, and those are the scalability, simplicity, data accuracy, data integrity, security, and the collaboration. So, that we already know what are the advantages of RDBMS, let me tell you about the 5 components of relational database, and these are the tables, rows, columns, primary keys, and foreign keys. Those are the 5 components of RDBMS that we should familiarize. Now that we are done talking about the 5 components of RDBMS, let us now know what is the important thing to know about SQL and why it is widely implemented when talking about relational database. So SQL is the abbreviation for Structured Query Language, also known as SQL. It is a standard programming language for relational databases that is intended to compile and manage data in much greater volumes. Also, SQL databases can handle millions or even billions of data cells. Now, we are done to our topic for today, and thank you for tuning in. Again, this is AC Alger Punilas of BSID ICT3A, and see you soon on our next video. Bye!